that is Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. That's a tricky conversation.
It's a very tricky conversation.
See, this started with Myles Garrett saying who he thought was going to be, what he thought was going to go down, his theory. He was saying, okay, well, we're going to start out with Shedeur. You know, if he ain't handling business, then, okay, we're going to give everybody else a look. That's basically what he's saying, which is true with anybody. If you ain't performing on your job, then you're going to have to be replaced. That's in every aspect of life. But listen to their take on the $46 million.
2-5, Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson. First, let me ask you this: who you have more faith in going into next year?
I see enough of Deshaun Watson. When he first decided to go to Cleveland, I was like, yo, that's the missing piece. Mm-hmm. I watched him with Houston. He was so good. He was good when he had all pro wide receivers, and he was good when he didn't have them. He was legit, the truth. And then he goes to Cleveland, and I'm like, who is that? Who is that? So I don't want to see no more of him. I want to see more Shedeur. We don't know what Shedeur's ceiling is. He's a rookie. I've never, ever grade rookies because they have years where they don't look good. It's the first year in the NFL. It's hard as hell. You're adjusting with the football stuff, but for real, you're adjusting with the outside stuff. You're a rookie. And then the next year, they have really, really good years. Your second year is always your best year. It's like the most, the biggest jump, they say. But the funny thing is, hearing about this topic, I don't know now because I'm a businessman.
Facts.
Right? There's no way that I'm going to be paying.
See, now, first he scrattled the fence. Now he finna switch over to Circus, sarcasm. You know, he finna start with he a businessman and all that. And if you're a real businessman, you know about, let's listen to him.
A contractor, $40-something million, and he's not going to be leading my project? That don't make sense. I think I would have Shedeur starting on.
Wait, which one? I'm confused.
But listen, what I'm saying is I would love to have Shedeur as the starter. But the business part of it is like, I can't. I'm paying somebody $46 million in his spot. So I'm going to pay $46 million for nothing?
That don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense. Think about it, though. Like, if I'm the owner.
See, the contractor is underperforming, right? So, depending on how your bag is, if someone is doing a bad job contracting, if I hire a contractor and he is underperforming, then I don't want you no more. And see, I'm not finna. See, this is a bad analogy because Deshaun Watson's money was guaranteed. So that's just a bad decision. It didn't start out as a bad decision. They was trying to do what they need to do, but it didn't work. And they keep saying, we already know this was going to happen. So I'm going to let the video play a little bit more, but I'm finna crunch some numbers myself.
I'm going to that new head coach like, all right, look, man, hey, what we doing at quarterback? Because I forgot that they owe him that much money. Mm-hmm. I forgot. So when I'm talking about Shedeur.
You ain't forgot. No one can forget that. You a liar, man. You lying. Who you think you talking to, boy? You ain't forgot that. That's hard to forget. He the first black NFL quarterback that's got guaranteed money, and that much money. I love that he got his money. He didn't perform to the contract, but I'm glad he got him some chips. But far as you saying that you forgot, get your goofy ass out of here. You are a bald-faced liar, okay?
In the Browns in the future, I forgot that they got to pay Deshaun $46 million. Like, what would anybody do? If you at home and you don't have nothing to do with the NFL and you just have like logic and common sense, it's like, yo, what are you gonna do? You gonna just throw?
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's just go and break it down right here. 3 years, Deshaun Watson. He got a whole bag. I think it was $200 and some million guaranteed. Okay. 3,365 on the yards. 19 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 392 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. He got 200-some million in these facts. And he have not lived up to the contract for whatever reason, okay? For whatever reason. Now let's go with Shedeur Sanders. He got like 4-point-something million over 4 years. $1.16-something million per year. And this is what they're not going to tell y'all, which is also true. Shedeur Sanders can generate way more than $46 million with ticket sales, social media, jersey sales, all of the above. He done already eclipsed that. They got Shedeur Sanders for cheap. So here they go with this bullshit take. But see, this is what they're doing. We've been so heavy on the Cleveland media about they takes on Shedeur Sanders. Now they want some of their traffic. So they got Shady McCoy over to join the team too, the clown show. They put their goofy ass heads together and come up with this. It's not gonna work either. Shedeur Sanders generate way more money than that. He is way more popular than Deshaun Watson. And only played 7 games. For whatever reason. Come opening day. Come opening day, Cleveland Browns can do whatever they want to. If they start Deshaun Watson over Shedeur Sanders, their ticket sales gonna plummet just like it was with Dylan Gabriel, since y'all want to talk about numbers. The fans don't want to see Deshaun Watson. We don't give a damn how much you owe them. You been paying them. Y'all got to eat that. The owner has to eat that. And the NFL helped the Cleveland Browns recoup some of that money by shitting on Shedeur Sanders all the way to the 5th round. So they can give him that goddammit bare minimum contract. When he's supposed to be getting $40 and $50 million, at least 40, 42, 44. So come on, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Y'all takes is shitty, man. And y'all, Shady McCoy, you on your way to Ringling Brothers Circus also with this bullshit. We already know Ocho is kicked out the motherfucking barbecue. You next, man. You next, buddy.
$46 million down the drain? You better hope that they come back. I pray to God every night that I hope that Deshaun learns how to play football again. You hope that.
Mm-hmm. Listen to that.
I don't think it's tricky.
Instead of facts, data, and statistics, he hoping and praying. He hoping and praying. He hoping and praying. You done played in the NFL. You done won the Super Bowl. I mean, you done did it all. But here you is hoping and praying. Come on, man. Stop it.
What you think?
I don't think it's a tricky situation.
$46 million. 46.
I think you just have to come in with a game plan.
Which is?
The game plan. So,
what is it?
So what I'm saying is, whatever the coach decides, that has to be the game plan. You have to be honest and transparent with Shedeur. Hey, we're gonna start you the first 4 games. If you perform well in these games, we're gonna.
Here's the thing.
If not, we're gonna.
Shady's convinced
They ain't
me.
saying that.
Shady's convinced me.
They ain't saying that.
But you gotta say that. You have
they
to.
ain't saying
because
they not doing that.
this whole year was shiny object over here, capes and smoke and mirrors over here. We don't know what we're doing with Shedeur. Oh, I'm not gonna answer that question. Oh, I don't know if I'm not high on Shedeur yet. I'm not. Just be clear. Have some sense of direction for your second-year quarterback. This is the game plan. We have a vet that's playing behind you. The end goal is to bring him in at some point in the season, or the end goal is to have you run the rest of the season. You just have to be clear. But I don't think.
Let's do a hypothetical. I'm finna be on this shit now. They start Deshaun Watson, right? Cleveland win 5 games, but they let Deshaun Watson play the whole season, quote unquote, to recoup the money. Then next draft class, Arch Manning. And they so big on Arch Manning, that man will pull what his uncle and them did. They don't want to come to Cleveland. Because that's what they want. They want somebody white to why no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna retract that because they took a chance on Deshaun Watson and they failed. For whatever reason. So I'm not gonna say that. I take that back. I didn't say it all the way. But the point I'm saying is this. He did not perform up to the contract for whatever reason. Shedeur Sanders moved the needle now more than Deshaun Watson. The Cleveland fans don't want to see Deshaun Watson. Maybe his family do. But the Cleveland fans, if y'all see this video, hit me in the comment. I know I've been talking bad about y'all. Far as not the fans, but the media. I know y'all starving for a Super Bowl and y'all just want to win, regardless of who on the quarterback. Regardless of who coaching. Y'all tired of losing. I get that. But I'm going to go by these terms as far as the whole city of Cleveland. Y'all been losing for so long, you don't know when you're winning. You'll take a chance on a guy with 200 and some million, you failed. And a guy who can play quarterback, who can move the needle, who can recoup money for you, and you got him for dirt cheap. Why not give him a chance? That's all I'm saying. And that's what everybody's saying who wants to see him play. Let's see what he do for a year. Everybody know he been shitted on. I can't say that enough. They keep talking mediocre season, mediocre that. Context.
It's as tricky as people make it. You just got to communicate what the plan is and then operate
But
effectively.
here's the tricky part, and here's where I'm with Shady. Shedeur Sanders is supposed to make $4.6 million over the duration of his 4-year contract.
Now, he finna say the numbers, right? Now, he's saying these numbers. I just can't. Sometimes I be at loss for words because he's saying the numbers, but they ain't gonna say how much Shedeur Sanders generate. And they all know, but they not gonna say it. They just wanna come with these bullshit ass takes so they can get some traffic to this whack ass damn channel that I'm on now, that I don't mind calling them out, black or white. If you got a shitty take, you got a shitty take, and this is a very, very diarrhea ass, I'm cleaning my system out ass take.
$0.6 million.
Yep.
Deshaun Watson is supposed to make $46 million this year alone.
Move that
Deshaun got to start.
Listen to us,
Deshaun got to start. It doesn't matter who you want to start. Deshaun Watson has to start because if Deshaun's making $46 million, I need to see what you still got, bruh. I don't care. I know you sucked. I do. Now, you did show some flashes before you tore that Achilles. I know you've been bad in Cleveland. But $46 million, I have to find out, do you still have it?
No matter, it's the Dylan Gabriel syndrome. No matter how bad you are, no matter what you see on the tape and what you have done, then that's who you go with. Shedeur Sanders ain't got nothing but a speeding ticket, and they told a man ass up for it. A speeding ticket. What to? So what? Shedeur Sanders is a model citizen. He good for the community. He a role model for the kids. He is all of that. And a bag of chips. These young fans of Cleveland and all that, they don't want to see Deshaun Watson. They want to see Shedeur Sanders. But just like I said, I don't believe nothing in Cleveland. I don't believe that Shedeur Sanders is going to get a shot until I see him on the field week 1. Because I don't trust Cleveland. And they want to sit the man down and dwindle his career away. Because that's where they headed. So when it's time when his contract up, then he said, well, you ain't worth that. We won't have enough tape on you. You ain't been good enough so we can play because the fix is on. That's just what it is. And everybody know it. We're going to still talk about it. But y'all know what it is.
Because I can't have $46 million sitting on a bench. I can't. Especially given the fact that Shedeur is not yet elite. Not sure
He been sitting on the bench for whatever reason. He been on that motherfucker.
if he will ever become elite, but I'll have $46 million sitting on the bench for an all-pro quarterback.
That's a lot of money, bro.
Is what it is.
So let me
But
ask you.
I'm not going to have $46 million sitting on the bench
Look at McCoy. Let's look at his
for
face.
Shedeur to go out
He don't
there
even
and
believe this
figure out
shit.
a sophomore slump. I'm not going having $46
going
million
with
on
the-
the bench.
But he going with the fuckery. He don't believe this shit. And I just don't understand, as grown-ass men, y'all want to lower yourself for a few dollars. I just don't understand that. These some real shitty-ass takes.
To go 5 and
Look at her.
12. I'll have
Look at his
$46 million on the bench, go 12 and 5, not to go 5 and 12.
Okay, so let me ask you this: is Deshaun Watson, as we know him today, that much of a needle mover for this Cleveland Browns team? Does he move the needle that much for them winning 4 games this year to winning 8, 9, 10? Set? Because if the answer is no, then he's already a castaway.
But let me-
and I need to invest in my young quarterback that I see for the future anyway.
Can I put this?
See, they finna start straddling the fence. They get one whack-ass take, another whack-ass take, and they know the truth of the matter. But the truth of the matter don't move the needle. They got to say bullshit before they start saying facts. And they gonna still go back to being on bullshit right after that.
in your head? That's a good point. But let's say I got these two quarterbacks, and how many games you think they'll win with Shedeur next year?
If he plays week 1, gets all the runs, he's prepped properly for the season, I would say 6, 7. But I think they could realistically win 6.
So six
I'll
games.
say 6 games. Yeah.
So my thing now with Deshaun Watson, if he ever, I don't know, because he been bad, goddamn. But what do you think? How many games you think they win with him? Same.
Maybe 8. Maybe he moves the needle that much.
See,
So let's say this. My
see-
thing is, if they
see that?
let's say Deshaun's 1 game more wins or
Yep.
whatever, because he was bad too. At least I'm getting some of my $46 million.
That part.
That's some bullshit. That's some
I
bullshit.
forgot it was that much money.
That's some
a lot
bullshit.
of money, dude.
You ain't forget that? Man, you ain't forget that. Stop saying that, man. Get your stupid ass out of here, boy.
Come on, those. Put yourself in your situation. Like, all right, if I got to pay this, whatever this bill is.
Yeah.
I need to see that. I need to see that.
So let
Listen, Valentine's Day's coming up. Valentine's Day's coming up.
Yep. I'm glad you went there.
And my girl, I'm gonna get her a nice gift, right? But I know this much. When I get her that gift, I'm gonna get a lot of attention, a lot of love. Now you think I'm gonna get her a nice, big, expensive gift, and I ain't getting nothing back?
Come on now. Okay.
Now you see this bullshit. This is more bullshit. I hate to make this long video, but they own some BS. Now listen to his analogy. We gonna go with that. Just because you gave her the $46 million and she performing don't mean that she gonna perform on the level of the money. See what I'm saying? See, he ain't saying that. His takes is bad. You get anybody anything. So you tricking, right? So now you give her the money. You get half of this and half that, and I ain't gonna say it on YouTube, but she underperforming. You still gonna feel cheated, and you already gave her the money. That's the same exact way with this. When you get somebody more younger, beautiful, and cheaper, and be happy to get a few dollars less than that. The 4.4 or 4.6 million, okay? And to be happy as hell for that, okay? They some goofies, man.
Now let me ask you this.
Ask me.
Now let me ask you this. Now you done spent a lot of bread on this chick. Let's just say hypothetically you been with her.
$46 million?
I ain't no,
not 46 million.
But
But we can do it.
Let's say
An
46,000.
equivalent.
Let's say, all
Okay,
right.
let's say 46
Yeah.
bands. So you spent 46 bands on this chick over the course of X amount of years, right? And you know that she's gonna cost you another 46,000 this upcoming year, right? But it's not working. You ain't seen her in however long. She been overseas combat mission, or she's a movie star, whatever it is, right? You don't know what kind of woman she's gonna be, and y'all having some tension when y'all are together. Are you willing to drop that 46 bands, or do you wipe your hands and say, you know what, it's time for us to move on? I'm done with this relationship.
I think Trey's not understanding this part. It's
to me.
already spent. So
Yeah.
So no matter what, like It's in contract. I gotta give her the money.
The money's gone regardless, whether he wins you 2 games.
Yeah, I'm gonna work that thing out.
Or 12 games.
I'm gonna work that thing out. Yeah, I'm gonna work that thing out.
I don't know.
But
I think the Browns are a future
underperforming.
planning team, in my opinion. Like they are planning for the future.
talking
Deshaun
about
Watson is not the guy for your future.
He's not.
But I'll say this.
$46 million though.
Not only that, to me, Deshaun Watson
goofies,
also
man.
right now probably gives the Browns a better chance to win than Shedeur because Shedeur's so young.
Here you go. You a liar.
Shedeur started what 7-8 games last year.
Yeah.
So like, if you're also thinking about who gives you the best chance to win right now, now you're not winning anything. So
literally
long term,
anything.
Shedeur gives you best chance to win. But I would rather lose with $46 million being used than lose wasting $46 million.
Losers mentality.
Because at least let me use it. Let me get some
Can't
sort of
make it up.
return on my investment, please, and hope for.
I can't do this no more, man. That's why I don't even like really making these videos. It's just hard to watch. Every time I see it on TV, I jump up, come to the lab, and have to give my take on it because they just talking. And by them just talking, then we make videos. I understand. I enjoy it because I enjoy clowning them and make some clowns. I don't give a damn if you've been in the NFL or not. Y'all have some clown-ass takes. And I know why y'all doing the clown takes. So y'all can get some traffic in that area. I get it. Like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell when a brother drop a video and share the video. Peace out.